Da da do 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 do. Is it Chris Evans?
Chris Evans, yeah.
Like the Chris Evans?
Not that Chris Evans.
Oh, da-na-na-na, 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 dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Well, good morning. My name's Tilly. I work on the Chris Evans Breakfast Show on Virgin Radio.
Chris Evans Breakfast Show.
Chris Evans, another great Chris, and your character's a great Chris
there
as
you
well.
go.
All the
Great.
Chris's. And in the film, the main thing I took away...
Is it Chris Evans?
Chris Evans, yeah.
Like the Chris Evans?
Not that Chris Evans.
Oh, I was like, I know he had a breakfast show in the UK.
Yeah, he's
A
doing
different
new
Chris
thing.
Evans.
Different Chris Evans.
Okay.
It's our British Chris Evans.
Nice.
His breakfast show.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is he pretty
not the
cool,
same
Chris
one.
Evans?
He's pretty cool,
Good.
yeah.
Because I want to tell Chris Evans that not only is he not the best Chris, he's not even the best Chris Evans.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Not even close. I think they have met before. I think
Is that right?
our Chris Evans has interviewed your Chris Evans.
That's amazing.
Yeah, which is a great meeting of minds. But it's not that one. It's a different one. And in the film,
Yes,
as I
Tilly.
was saying, the main thing I took away was we're used to seeing you on your feet quite a lot, running
Right.
around, saving the world, quite, moving around a lot. And this one, you're sat in one chair pretty much the entire time.
Yes.
Like 90 minutes in one chair.
Yes.
What was that like? Was it a comfy chair?
No, it wasn't a comfortable chair.
Okay.
And unlike like a lounging chair, it's a chair that's designed to kill me. So I've got
Yeah.
90 minutes in this chair and a high likelihood that it's the last place I'll ever sit. And so, yeah, it was not comfortable.
No, you didn't sit back and
No.
relax.
No, it wasn't very relaxing.
Not padded. And knowing you were going to be still in one place for a lot of the film, I know there was other bits as well. Did that change how you approached working with the character at all? Did you feel like? Did it change how you prepared?
It really did. I mean, it was. I once worked with these filmmakers who did the Lego movie, Chris Miller and Phil Lord, and I'll make this quick, but they talked about the Lego minifig and how its limitations in movement, and their philosophy was that restrictions are sort of the mother of creativity. And so I thought with this character, having my hands and feet bound, those restrictions forced me to get really creative in terms of how I could emote various feelings, and because I couldn't gesticulate with my hands, I couldn't move, and so yeah, it forced me to get creative in terms of like expressing how I was feeling.
I think you don't realize how much you talk with your hands. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah,
until
you do.
you can't.
Yeah, until you can't. Yeah, that's just right.
It's amazing. And this isn't the first time you've worked with the director. You worked with him in 2008?
2008, yeah, that's right.
One of your first films.
That's right, Mercy.
Yeah.
No,
Mercy's
sorry.
this film.
Mercy's this film. That's right, Wanted.
Wanted in
I worked with
2008.
Wanted. Yeah, that's right.
And I wondered if you could go back in time and tell that Chris, it was one of your first films, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you could give him any advice about the years to come, what would you go back and say?
Oh my gosh. Drink less. Drink less. Don't smoke.
Yeah. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Good advice
Yeah.
for everyone, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Call your dad more. Stuff like that.
Love that. And you've been part of so many amazing franchises and amazing films over the years and all these different worlds. When you're out and about and a fan approaches you, how quickly can you tell what they're going to approach you for? Is it always pretty obvious, or do you ever
No,
get
it's not.
surprised?
It's always really surprising. I never quite know. It's always really surprising, and usually, if a person has been, people like to. If it's a kid, I typically know that it's going to be one of the things that are geared towards children. But a lot of times, if a person's been a fan for a really long time, they like to let you know the earlier stuff. So it's like, hey, listen, I'm not just an early, a recent bandwagon fan. I've known you since Everwood, or I've known you since Parks and Rec, and so like that's really nice. But I never know. And oftentimes it's really surprising.
You mentioned Parks and Rec, I just have to say.
Yeah.
Andy Dwyer is one of my favorite characters.
Thank you,
of
Tilly.
all time.
He is pretty great.
He's so great. And the progression is just brilliant. I don't have a question, I just
Oh,
wanted to say.
I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And we're here in London, as you know, it's very cold. You've spent quite a lot of time filming in Britain in the past.
Yeah.
And I think we've all heard your brilliant British accent.
Yes.
Which I'm not going to make you do, but you're welcome to do if you want.
My Towie accent? Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, you know, it's
Well, now there's
legendary.
Geordie Shore, too. I got to start watching that so I can start getting that one down.
I think that was before Towie.
Was
a
it?
classic, yeah.
Okay.
Get that one. That's a good one.
I'm working on that. All of my accents are going to be based on,
reality shows.
yeah, filthy reality shows.
Made in Chelsea, you could add to that list.
There you go.
That's a posh London accent. I wanted to ask, do you have any favourite Britishisms? Anything that we say that takes you by surprise? Favourite British snacks? What do you like about?
Oh,
being
that's a really good
Britain?
question. Britishisms. I've always really loved just the decorum of British folks. You're so polite.
Oh.
And I think that's a really wonderful and charming way to be. And I think also verbose. You know, oftentimes you will. Speaking is like a fun hobby and pastime for you guys. So it's not just like getting the information across. It's like actually coloring it with flowery language, and you know, taking 3 minutes to say something that you could say in 10 seconds, but in a beautiful way that's really fun to watch and listen to.
Yeah, getting the word count up.
Yeah, get the word count up. I love that.
And finally, Virgin Radio is a music station. We love our music. And music's been quite integral to your career, especially Guardians of the Galaxy.
Of course,
the
yeah.
soundtrack is just epic. So I'm going to ask you what I think is quite a mean question. Could you pick 3 songs, your mixtape, to encapsulate your career so far?
Oh.
That is a hard question, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. To encapsulate my career so far?
So, or life. Up to
Okay,
you.
well, they would have to be songs from, so it would start with, there was this lovely theme song for a show I did called Everwood, which was my first main break. Da 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 do 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 do. No one knows it, but that would be the first song. And then the second one would probably be like da 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 da. Maybe I'd mix in The Pit in there, you know, a little bit of mouse rap, and then I would have to go to Come and Get Your Love by you know, Redbone, that really wonderful song from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Love it. Thank you so much. And sorry for the mean question.
No, I
at the
don't love
end.
it. It was a great
Put
question.
you on the spot.
No, it's quite right.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure
Lovely
to talk to
meet
you, Tilly. Yeah.
I'll send your regards to Chris Evans.
Please do. Tell him.